What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are back here with another IPL match review number 23 between the Sunrisers Hyderabad and my Punjab Kings. In the end, we do end up losing here by 2 runs, or if you are a Hyderabad fan, you get the win by 2 runs in what was probably a much closer game than expected into the last few overs there. A little late blitz from the Punjab Kings batsman gets us into a position where we almost could have won. It would have been an absolute miracle, but that's what you get with this Punjab Kings team. You seriously don't know if they're going to be good, if they're going to be bad, if they're just going to be sitting in the crowd watching Preeti Zinta. You don't know with this team. But today, I'm proud of the boys' effort. Usually I am here, I'm a little bit annoyed that they've lost, but you know what? I'm proud of the efforts the team has shown here. And look, wanted to get the win, but Sunrisers, they're a very, very strong team this season. So hey, we're going to jump straight into this one. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below all of your thoughts on this game. It really could have gone either way. SRH are into bat first. It didn't exactly start well for them either, did it? All right, player of the match, though. Have to give a big congratulations here. Let's do it. Big claps. Nitish Kumar Reddy, of course. Now, I've heard of him before. I think he's played some games before, but 1 for 33 and a massive 64 off 37, which in the terms of the game was bloody huge for SRH. Without him, they would have collapsed for under 150 pretty comfortably in the end. So big ups to the local player. And, you know, these are the stories that everyone loves to see in the IPL. The Indian Premier League and a young, uncapped Indian player stepping up on the big stage. Like, there's seriously, that is what the tournament's about, to be honest. But hey, that was all class by him. It would have been nice if you could have chosen a different game to do it, because why did it have to be against us? I don't know. But hey, we're going to get into it. Scorecard time. SRH into bat first. I was happy with the coin toss. That's what I meant. I'll edit that out. So let's get into it. Head, he's out for 21 off 15, 4 fours. Should have been out very first ball, but we didn't review it. Annoying, he gets 21 runs, and you think about it, if we take that review, get him out for a golden duck, the game probably looks a little bit different. But hey, we're not here to think on the past. It's already happened. Abhishek Sharma, I know that he is now the fastest uncapped Indian player to reach 1,000 IPL runs, I believe. So hey, that is a big shout out to him. I mean, he started this season in peak form. I mean, he is slapping the ball like he's prime Rohit Sharma right now. Falls for 16. So they did lose those early wickets. Aiden Markram, he's gone for 0. And that was big early. Like, I'm thinking we're going to get on top of them here with the bowling. Our bowling was pretty solid. Rahul Tripathi, he found his way out pretty cheaply as well. And I mean, you're looking at the batting order. Aside from that man, Nitish Kumar Reddy, no one else has done anything. I mean, Abdul Samad put some boundaries late, but that's really it. Like, they have not had many step up except Reddy. But in a game where you didn't need to score 190, 200, it was enough. And they just had a few of these other scores where the other little players chimed in with 15 to 30 runs, which in the context of the game was so bloody important, because once we get to the Punjab Kings batting, you'll see where it went wrong, and I can't wait to talk about it. So, look, again, there's not a hell of a lot to discuss. There wasn't anything crazy. Harshal Patel bowled well. He did drop a catch, an important catch, but hey, man, I'm not going to be the guy to have a go at Harshal. I thought he bowled his very, very best today, and I'm proud of him. I didn't think I'd ever say that, but I'm proud of you, Harshal. All right, let's get into it. So, the bowlers. Kagiso Rabada, he took a wicket very late, but he's still bowling very well. 1 for 32 off 4. Again, should have had Travis Head with the very first ball, but we didn't review it. Arshdeep Singh, yes. Now, it's been a bit of a slow start this season for my man Arshdeep. You know, he's been a little bit one-paced. Didn't didn't seem to have his old tricks in the bag. I don't know if that was due to injury or just getting warmed up to the IPL, but he's completely locked in now. 4 for 29 off 4, easily his best bowling performance of the season. And I've been seeing discussion about who will be India's pace bowlers at the World Cup. I don't see how you couldn't have Arshdeep Singh in the squad, let alone the 11. I feel like he's one of their most... even at the T20 World Cup in 2022, he was there. So I think he'll be there, 100%. Sam Curran, 2 for 41 off 4. Look, Sammy boy, Sam, Alan DeGeneres III. 2 for 41 off 4. You take 2 wickets, I'm happy. You go for 41 runs, I'm a little bit upset. Look, at least he's bowling 4 overs, because it's been some games where he only bowls 2 to 3 overs, which makes no sense. But he was okay. You never want to go for more than 40 runs, but he takes the wicket. So look, you deal with that in the end. I thought he did bat pretty well. Harshal Patel, finally, my man. I was getting ready to literally fly over to Punjab and sort you out myself, but 2 for 30 off 4. I'm impressed. Finally, this is what we bought. This is what we want you to deliver. We're not expecting you to be the most economical bowler of all time, because that's just not his strong suit. But taking a wicket or 2 when the pace is off, that's all we need. That is all we need from you, Mr. Harshal. So thank you for finally delivering. Harpreet Brar. Oh boy. Now this is the one where we just have to talk about it. Harpreet's been pretty good this season, but Rahul Chahar, why is he sitting on the bench? That's my only question. I know Rahul Chahar is not a superstar. I know that he's not, an amazing spinner, but Harpreet Brar, he's pretty easy to figure out. If he's not hitting line and length every single delivery, it's going to be pretty flat. So, I think Chahar at least gives the team something a bit different. The batsmen have to think about it. But, hey, is what it is. We move on here into the batting order. Now, we've got a few things to talk about. Honestly, chasing 182, I had a little bit of burning fire in my stomach. I'm thinking, yeah, the boys, we're going to chase this down. We're going to fucking win. And I'm going to celebrate long into the night. Now, where do we start? Shikhar Dhawan, my man, the man. 14 off 16, doesn't look good, does it? It looks bloody horrible. And then, you wouldn't believe it, but he got stumped off pace bowling. I've never really seen that before, but Henrik Klaasen was standing up to the stumps when Bhuvaneshwar Kumar was bowling. You don't see it very often. Goes out. Some of the best stumping you'll ever see. Some of the best keeping you'll ever see, sorry. But I guess also best stumping you'll ever see. It was definitely up there. That was impressive. So he's gone early. Not great. But the man who really put us under pressure early was this fucking guy right here. Jonny Bairstow. Now, I don't know what the shot was, firstly. You know what? We're in the first and second overs of the game. If you're trying to pump Pat Cummins over the boundary in your third delivery, you've got rocks in your head. I tell you what, I could not believe the shit that I seen from Jonny Bairstow last night. What is that? It was a nothing shot. It was a nothing play, and it fucking pissed me off because Bairstow, you're getting paid good money, man. You don't look like you really give a shit. I'm going to be honest, you do not look like you care that much. It's either go big or go home for him, which is pretty pathetic because you're an international player. We need you to stand up, and you're not. You're actually letting us down big time. But hey, he's gone for a duck. We shouldn't be surprised. Simran Singh. Now, this is another little bit of worry of mine because he's just trying to play too quickly. We know the talent that he has. We know that... Didn't he make a century last season? I think he did. So, look, he's got the talent. He's got all the tricks in the bag. Just needs to slow down. He's trying to put everything over the rope early, and it doesn't need to happen. We need to survive the power play because when we're losing 2 to 3 wickets in the power play... the whole team is under pressure, and it's not good enough. Sam Curran. Now, did I think this man would be batting at 4 all season? No, I didn't, but here it is. Sam Curran is batting inside the top 4 every game, which is, it's a little bit worrying, but he did bat very well. 29 off 22, hits 4 boundaries, 2 sixes, 2 fours. Found himself a little bit unlucky going out. Pat Cummins takes a genuine screamer, yeah, that was a little bit of just a nail right there. That one stung a little bit. Sikandar Raza didn't play well in his first game. Backs it up here. Looked pretty good. 28 off 22. Hits 4 boundaries as well. But just needed someone to stay out there, didn't we? Like, I know, again, it's all easier said than done because Sunrisers will get into the bowling, but they did bowl quite well at times. But just in this middle order, we got 2 locked down. We got 2... I don't know, we're missing someone. We're missing Liam Livingston, we're missing a Moses on Reeks, we're missing someone who can just change the game off their own bat. So I think we're just missing that. But this is where the game got very, 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 very juicy. So Razar's out, Shashank Singh, Jitesh Sharma was there at one point, but the man Ashutosh Sharma at the end, that partnership between him and Shashank once again almost wins us the game. Simply incredible, and I'm so damn proud of both of these players. Like, to think what Shashank Singh has gone through in the last 12 months really with that whole auction bullshit, to then deliver on the big stage constantly now is genuinely inspirational. And it doesn't matter who doubts you, who doesn't believe in you. You back yourself in your own skills, and you reap the rewards, man. You can just tell how much he's loving his cricket, and I love him. He's one of my favourites already. 46 off 25, 6 fours, under 6. Man, pretty special. Like, honestly, I wasn't expecting him to chase down that, and the fact that we got within 2 runs is pretty inspirational. Jitesh Sharma, would have liked him to stay out there, but hey, 19 off 11. You were trying to put everything to the boundary and win the game, so it makes sense. And into the man, Ashutosh Sharma. Now, we did learn about this guy in one of our last games where he kind of burst onto the scene and just showed his potential. This time, does more than show a bit of potential. 33 off 15, 3 fours and 2 sixes, 220 strike rate. Just gave us that little extra, like we needed an extra little push, because Shashank, he couldn't put everything to the boundary. It's just not possible. So then Ashutosh comes out and just gives him a bit of help, essentially. And it was some very, very strong help. I loved everything I seen there at the end. Of course, there was a few drop catches off the last over, which helped. But that's cricket, so that just happens. And I was pretty proud of the effort there. Unfortunately, it is a loss, so not to be in the end. But look, from the position that we were in, 58 for 4, 91 for 5, 114 for 6 after 15.4. To even get within 2 runs is an incredible effort. And again, I'm going to speak about it. This is why the local Indian players, give them opportunity and they'll rise to the occasion. Like, because they just want it more than anyone. And it's always the most enjoyable cricket to watch as well. All right, into the bowlers, and then we'll jump into the statistics, the table, orange cap, all of that. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, I thought he bowled pretty well. 2 for. Pat Cummins. Patrick, it doesn't matter what team he plays for. He just bowls very well. 1 for 22 off 4, super economical. I think the problem was that Pat Cummins bowled so well at the start with Bhuvaneshwar, and we only had 2 runs off the first 2 overs. It was just so slow out the gates. Natarajan 1 for. Kumar Reddy 1 for. Yadav Unadkat now. Hey, 1 for 49 off 4 doesn't look great, but I thought he bowled okay. In the last over, of course, got put for a lot of runs, but he did have 2 catches dropped off that last over, so it could have been a lot better for him. You know, I feel like he was a little bit unfair, but he's been pretty good this season, so I think that's a good pick up there from Sunrisers. I'm trying to think, who else is there? Like, unless you're going to bring in Marco Jansen as that left arm bowler. He's probably the man for the job, so I like that. Shahbaz Ahmed, none for 10 off 1. So that will finish that one off. Punjab, we just fall short, man. This would have been an incredible win. Just like the game against RCB, we should have won that as well. Where is it? I just want to go up to it. Where is it? This one. We should have won this game as well, man. I know it's easier said than done, but there's been some tight games that we've just missed out on, and it's a little bit heartbreaking, but hey, I guess that's what happens when you support the Punjab Kings, am I right? So the game tonight is RRVGT. That'll be a nice game there. That'll be a big game right there. Two teams fighting for a top 4 and to stay in the top 4. Gujarat need a win. And then, of course, you've got some big games going on around here. Let's get into the statistics. I don't think much has changed at all, except for Henrik Klassen. He moves up to number 3. Again, nothing's changed on the orange cap. Purple cap, I mean, is anything going to change? Virat Kohli is 100 runs ahead. I don't think that's going to change. Anyways, into the purple cap, we know Fizzer Rahman, but how about this? My man, the man, Arshdeep Singh, to think about all the crap that people were talking about him at the start of the season, saying, the man's washed, he's injured, he doesn't know what to do. How about that? Now, look, the economy, it needs a little bit of work, but 8 wickets, second in the purple cap. I'm pretty happy with that. Yuzi, Coatsy, the man Rabat is now on the list. And nothing's changed. I mean, Arshdeep now has the second best bowling figures, which is awesome. Ooh, here we go. Shashank Singh, 137 batting average. I don't think that'll change. That'll be the same forever. Bowling average, yeah, everything's the same here. So, hey, this will cap us off. Who will take the next 5-wicket haul? Predictions? Anyone? But hey, that'll finish us off. Don't want to drag through that. The table, let's touch on it. Rajasthan, Kolkata, Lucknow, CSK, Sunrisers. Now, I think they were already ahead of us, but that gives them a nice little bit of breathing room ahead of Punjab. And then you get into the bottom bracket. Punjab, Gujarat, Mumbai, RCB, and Delhi. All of these teams really fighting for their life at the moment. Of course, that's a big, big loss for Punjab last night. We really needed that. But hey, Mumbai have played one less game, so there's a chance that Mumbai win that and they can... their net run rate's awful, but they could easily jump in, and the table's pretty tight at the moment. So anyone can still make it. Rajasthan, they're probably going to make it. So hey, that'll cap us off. I hope we all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Punjab, we almost get the W. Wasn't enough in the end. Pat Cummins, it's inevitable. He wins close games. But hey, that'll finish us off. I hope we all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one.